Hello, guys. How are you all doing? How are things going with you? How art thou? How art thou, my amigos and amigas? Howdy to my impatience. Howdy to my impatience. So, can somebody tell me the truth, please? Can somebody be honest with me? Can somebody take accountability and tell me the truth? I said, even if they didn't pharmacologically abuse me with sadistic, nefarious, premeditated intentions, which they did, but even if their intentions were good and they're not monsters behind their masks, I'm so angry over how my life has turned out. I'm looking for a scapegoat to blame all my problems on and get righteously angry at. The sadistic persecutor soup du jour. Sometimes it's my mother, other times it's my father, other times it's my stepfather, family, friends, and so on. Who is the monster who did this to me? Well, the bullies from middle and high school took sadistic pleasure in my suffering. They intended to cause psychological harm. That's what bullies do. When it comes to my parents, they have hurt me, but they never intended to hurt me, or so I'm told. Intend is the key word. The truth is shades of gray. There's not one monster. There are a lot of people who hurt me, including myself. Take accountability and responsibility for myself. My parents aren't controlling me like a puppet. I have freedom. So that's obviously something to keep in mind, you know. Even if they had nefarious intentions to pharmacologically abuse me, you know, I have freedom, I mean, I could go be homeless or go, I mean, obviously I'm dependent on them. It's learned helplessness, though. You know what I mean, guys? You feel me? You catch my drift? Or am I being obtuse, to quote the warden, to quote my mother? Or is she being obtuse? Yeah, she knew exactly what she was doing. But what are you gonna do? What am I gonna do about it? I mean, it's kind of like the joke my mother made. Like, obviously, I don't want to wind up any place bad. And my future's bright. I should have a good future for all intents and purposes. So, stay on the good path. But I'm very angry over how my life has turned out, as I should be, But also take accountability for my life having turned out this way. I could have. Somebody joked, oh, not even Houdini could have escaped this fate. Like, obviously I could have worked hard in school or done something to change this fate, but what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Nobody could have escaped this nightmare of a fate you were dealt, you Andrew. It was destiny. Yeah, I mean, so howdy, guys. How are you doing? How are things going with you? So somebody said that they look at me as being intelligent. They look at me as being high functioning. Do you think that's true? Do you think I come across as intelligent, creative, high functioning, sharp, discerning, and so on, or do you think I come across as like being a vegetable mind? How do you guys think I come across? Um, I wish that. I mean, I always wished. Obviously, one thing that really mattered to me was I always wanted people to look at me as though I was smart. I always wanted people to look at me as though I was intelligent. Uh, But I'm afraid, people aren't looking at me that way. In fact, they're looking at me like I'm a pudding head or like a dementia man. So I don't know. So I'm going to be hanging out with a friend today, and we're going to go to the mall. I don't know why I shared that, but maybe it'll be a good day. He's a dude though, and I'm not interested in him, you know, in a romantic way, obviously. But you never know. And maybe I can meet a girlfriend. I mean, I guess it's better to hang out with the guy friends than nobody at all. I mean, what else would I be doing if I didn't hang out with him? Sitting in solitary confinement, posting on social media. You know what I mean? Obviously, I want a romantic partner, but I guess it's better than sitting in solitary confinement and making videos all day long. You know. So get out there, walk the mall with this dude, get lunch, chat, and maybe it'll be a fun day. I protest, tell me the truth, but they're not going to tell me the truth. They obviously pharmacologically abuse me with premeditated intentions, but they're not going to tell me the truth. They're not going to take accountability for it, which is bullshit because it's my mother, father, and stepfather. But they're just going to continue to lie to me and gaslight me. I mean, it's like I mean the fucking blue blazer shit. It's like, all right, enough of that stupidity. It's like just tell me the fucking truth. Did you fucking gaslight me with nefarious premeditated intentions? They tell me they didn't, but they did. They fucking did it to me. Just fucking admit it. I mean, it's my fucking mother, for Christ's sake. Just fucking admit it. You did it to me. The problem is, if she admits it, I'll get righteously angry because I should be righteously angry. If you find out somebody made you take a fucking medications you weren't supposed to take for years because, I don't know, they were getting revenge for something, a spiteful revenge, you're going to be fucking angry. I mean, I'm going to be fucking steaming angry if she confesses that, as I should be, as anybody should be if that was done to them. Which is why she doesn't confess to it. She's afraid to take accountability to it. But she did it to me. She pharmacologically abused me, without a doubt. She knew what she was doing was wrong. I even remember, like, back in 2017 or so, maybe 2018. But she was saying, oh, how she basically the gist of what she was saying was how she gave a cat brain cancer because the cat attacked her. So basically it was a metaphor. She was saying how he was giving me brain cancer with the mega regimen of psychiatric medications that I don't want to be taking back then, and because I was aggressive towards her and so on. So she knew that I was over medicated. She had nefarious intentions. It was her who wanted me to take the medications. That's just what the reality is. She'll deny it. She'll try to do revisionist history, but that's bullshit. The reality is, she pharmacologically abused me. Will I ever be able to prove it in the Supreme Court? No, I don't think so. Because in order to prove that, I would also have to prove, the psychopharmacologist, Dr. Kaplan, is negligent, which is just not going to happen. That's a pipe dream. And I look delusional and schizoaffective. So he would have to say, oh, the mother was abusing him, the medications were unnecessary. It's just not going to happen. It's just not going to fucking happen. But they should all be fucking. I don't. Should they be locked in prison? I don't know. They should get sued. They should fucking at the very least get sued. I don't know. I mean, they forced me into taking my mother. I don't know. They forced me into taking medications I didn't want to take, and it traumatized me. I mean, they should probably be in prison. Were they trying to give me cancer? Were they trying to render me a vegetable mind? I know, Dr. Copland says there's no medical evidence, these medications cause cancer. On the contrary, unmedicated mood disorders, mood disorders cause the body to be inflamed and the medications quell the inflammation. Therefore, the medications actually prevent cancer. If you say so, dude, they seem unnatural to me. I bet you like 20 years from now, we're going to discover they're carcinogenic, though he says they have no carcinogenic effect. And it's like, you don't need a weatherman to know which way the wind blows. This seems unnatural. This seems fishy, what you're saying. But I know the research goes along with what you're saying. But it seems fishy to me. Seems fishy to me, dude. But ultimately, at the end of the day, take accountability and get out of solitary confinement. Where is everybody? We're 11 minutes into this live stream and not one person has joined. That's rare. That's pretty rare. All right. What else can I say here? I don't know. I mean, I guess I've said it all. Hopefully, some people will join soon. I know it's 10 on a Sunday morning. I mean, I don't know what everybody's doing. I guess some people must be up. I mean, people sleep late on Sunday, but it's kind of fun going to a gas station. And going to a gas station is not fun, and I always find it a chore to fill up my gas tank. But you go to the gas station at like 5 a.m. in the morning and fill up the gas tank, and it's like I don't feel like doing this. It's cold out, and I don't know. I know somebody once said, obviously, I know fossil fuels, climate change, and stuff. It's probably a bad joke. Somebody's like, "Oh, I always feel like when my car gets near empty with the gas tank, it's like my car is thirsty, and when I, fill up my gas tank, it's like I've quenched my car's thirst, and now the gas tank is full." I guess that's a good metaphor. I mean, we should probably, obviously go to Tesla electric cars and solar energy and stuff, but also I like the thirsty. My car is thirsty, and I just quenched my car's thirst. I'm going to fuel the gas tank of my body. All right, nobody's joining here. That's really too bad. Did I share this on social media? What the hell? Why is nobody joining? What the hell? Why is nobody joining? I could at least... at the very least, I mean, I just want the truth. I mean, regardless of how bad it is, I just want the fucking truth. But I guess they are telling me the truth. The truth is this is schizoaffective. The truth is I'm delusional. The truth is nobody hurt me with premeditated intentions. I mean, I just want the fucking truth, But somebody says, obviously, if somebody told you the truth, would that make healing a lot easier? Who knows? Who knows, man? Who knows? Who knows, man? I don't know. I want the truth. I protest for the truth. Maybe it's time to accept these people are never going to tell me the truth, and I'm just going to protest and protest and protest, and they're just not going to. They're just not going to tell me the truth. They're not going to take accountability, and it's just stop trying to get them to confess. You know what I mean? Yeah, nobody's joining here, so I guess on that note, I'm going to wrap up this live stream, even though it was pretty much a solo stream here. Adios, amigos and amigas.